What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally gonna do the video that I've been wanting to do since the beginning. This was supposed to be my first YouTube video. I am gonna call this video, Does Keto Really Work? So I have been doing this for a couple months. I started back in August and it is now November. Let's start in the beginning. So I heard from Keto from a friend, and she told me, her process and how it was. And to be honest, I was kind of skeptical. And at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. But when I first started, I wasn't prepared, like food wise. Like I didn't have the stuff to actually start the keto diet. I didn't go grocery shopping. I did not prepare. So I literally did like a day, maybe not even a whole day, and I didn't have enough food to kind of like have options of what I can eat. So I do recommend for you guys to actually start with going grocery shopping. Prepare as much as you can for this. Do your research. I did my research. When I first heard about it, I was like, does this really work? And to be honest, it has. I researched so many YouTube videos, kind of like I wanted physical, like actually to see someone that has tried it and has lost the weight. And I had seen several videos. I've seen several YouTubers that did it, and they had pictures and how it all started. I didn't really take pictures of how I looked before. I mean, I don't really see that much of a difference. I just see like my face is kind of smaller, my clothes fits different. But if I would have taken pictures, I could have showed you guys. I do have one picture, and but not like a whole body picture. So I mean, you guys, I do recommend for you guys to take a picture, like a before and after, because you will notice the difference. Like, it's crazy. And to be honest, I have always been a bigger person. Like, I've always been a big girl. I've been heavy, not heavy, plus size. I've been plus size my whole life. Since I was little, I've been really chubby, and I just thought food was comfort food and I would just eat. But now, like, that I'm growing up and like you're realizing that you want to have a family or you're at risk and stuff like that, it is very important also for health issues, not only just for looks. This isn't just because I want to look skinny and I want to be bomb. I mean, obviously that's one of the reasons why, but another reason is because if you do want to have a family, or you have high blood pressure, or you have cholesterol, stuff like that, that is very important for you to take care of. And honestly, I haven't gone to the doctor in months, and when I went, I was really heavy and they told me that I needed to lose weight. So I mean, I haven't gone to the doctor since. So if I do go, they're probably gonna be like, okay, like you're doing good, like, because I didn't know, like, I was at that stage where you're like no diet's working, nothing is working for me. Like, I try to eat healthy and I can't. This is the only thing that has worked for me all my life. Like, to be honest, like, years and years of the diets that I've tried. Slim Fast, I tried those drinks that they sell at Costco, I forgot what they're called. I've tried eating less calories. I've tried eating no sugar. I've tried eating like no candy, no soda. And I notice the difference, but with this, it's like drastic. It's so crazy to me. Like, it's insane how much your body changes too. So at first, like, I started myself and my boyfriend. I went 3 weeks, I believe, without having any cheat meals. Like, so anyway, when I first started my keto diet, me and my boyfriend I started back in August. I weighed myself for the first time in September, and I did lose 17 pounds. And then again, I weighed myself, I think it was like before my birthday, so maybe November 13, and I lost I think it was 7 pounds. I believe 7 pounds. I had lost 7 pounds. I had weighed myself with clothes, and then afterwards I weighed myself without it, and I lost 7 pounds. And that was actually after eating, you know, most of the day. So it still said that I lost weight. So what I used is the Carb Manager app. I also looked at Pinterest for my inspiration of like what would I want to eat during this diet. So I would basically I would just use my phone for everything. I have an iPhone. I would look up the recipes, screenshot it or pin them on the app, and then look for the ingredients, write them on my list, on my notes, and then go grocery shopping. I would buy everything, you know, this day I'm gonna make this day I'm gonna make that. Like, you need to make a schedule for you so that you're not like, oh, what am I gonna eat today? Like, I knew what I was gonna eat. I already knew what I was gonna eat for that day. Like, I would tell my boyfriend, this is what we're gonna make, and you're gonna help me make it, because some of the things that I had no idea how to make, or maybe I was just scared to try something new because I've never been the type to eat that many vegetables and stuff. Like the time that we made zucchini lasagna, like I've never done that. So it's kind of also because when you're like in a Mexican household, all you make is cheese, tortillas, you know, like carbs, and it's like it's so difficult sometimes to kind of like get out of that, because that's what you eat, that's what you're used to eating. Like, oh, we're gonna make carne asada with tacos and beans. Like, you know, like you need to substitute a lot of things out of your life. I was always a chip person, and I always wanted chips, and now it's like it's hard for me sometimes. But after you've been on keto, like, you will notice that things get easier, to be honest. Like, I said no to a lot of things. Like before, it was like, oh, it's only a little bit, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have my cheat dates. Sometimes I go maybe a week on not being on keto, but then when I go back to it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus now. Like this past week was my birthday, and I ate really, really bad, but tomorrow I'm starting all over again. And you know, I know that it throws you off of ketosis, but just do what works for you. Like, I feel like this is gonna be a lifestyle for me now. Like, that's what I want to do from now on, because I feel like this is what works for me. I've lost 26 pounds, and my goal weight was to lose 30 pounds at first. And it's insane, like, how it's just life-changing, to be honest. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you guys from my point of view. I've always been a big girl. I've always like been uncomfortable to be around people because I feel really big, and it's always been an issue with me. And now it's like, okay, like, I know I'm big, I'm still chubby or whatever, but I'm working on eating healthier, and it's not even a hard diet, to be honest. Like, I feel like you should try it, you should give it a try, just because it's, you know, a try. Like, do it for 2 weeks, see how you feel, weigh yourself in the beginning, weigh yourself after, and if that gives you some motivation, then keep doing it. Like, you don't have to be 100% on keto. If you don't want to, you can test it out, see how you feel, and then, you know, if you keep doing it, then you like it, then keep on doing it. It's just whatever works for you, and if it helps you and if it works, then do it. Like, to be honest, it's like so crazy to me that I've lost this much weight on keto. And there's like so many videos out there that people are like, oh, it didn't work for me. I think that personally, I've seen it. You know, my friend is smaller than me. She did lose a lot of weight, but it was like a longer process for her because she's not that big. So if you're a bigger person, I feel like you're gonna lose weight faster. You know, like, you're gonna shed maybe 20 pounds the first 2 weeks because you have a lot of water. Ever since I started the keto diet, I feel less bloated. Like when you cheat, let me tell you, when you cheat on keto, you feel like super bloated, like super big, and it's like you're like, fuck, how did I, this is like how we used to feel before we did keto. And you're like, how was I so like comfortable with the weight that I was on? Like, I used to walk up the stairs and I was out of breath within like 2 seconds, and like now it's like, okay, like I can walk farther, I can do more, like. And also, I haven't gone to the gym. Imagine if I would have probably lost more weight. But I did see that some people were saying that they don't recommend it because your body is getting used to not eating all that stuff, and it kind of like throws you off. You're kind of like foggy, you're kind of like tired, and you're not like all with it. But I feel like once you lose the weight that I've lost, I think that it's a good time for you to start going to the gym just to tone your body more. Like, I wish I could show you guys how I look. I don't feel comfortable sharing my body like without, like with a sports bra or whatever, like some girls post. But maybe someday when I'm smaller, I'll show you. But I don't feel comfortable exposing myself because that's not what I'm gonna do here. I know you guys would want to see some before and after pictures, and I'll show you guys like how I looked previously. I've always been bigger. Like now, when I see pictures, I'm like, oh shit, like that's crazy. Like my shirts fit big now, like my jeans fit big. I used to wear size 3X sometimes, like my clothes is 3X. I haven't bought any new clothes. My t-shirts like these are 2X, but these were starting when before I started keto diet, these were starting to be like super tight, like I was about to be a 3X. And like now they're like super loose. My arms, like before they used to roll up, like I used to have like a little tie right here, and it's like it's not anymore. Like I just my arms are slimmer, my t-shirts feel better, I feel more comfortable like being around people. Like my back isn't so big because I was always so like really big from the back. If I have pictures, I'll insert them. I'll show you guys like a little slideshow from how I started to now. Like now I haven't really taken that many pictures, but if you have any questions and you feel like you want to reach out to me and ask me, go ahead. You can comment down below. You can send me a DM on Instagram. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But yeah, if you want to try something that works, do keto. Like, to be honest, I can tell you this works. I'm sorry to be cussing, but just letting you guys know, it works. Do it. Like I say before, and like I've said like so many times, if you start, just don't stop one day, and it'll get, it'll get better. Me and my boyfriend enjoy doing these videos for you guys. If you have any recipes that you would want us to try, make sure to comment down below. If you are on keto diet and you want to show me your progress, go ahead and DM me some pictures. We can support each other. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on just to get notified when we do post videos. We do love all your support, and we will see you next time. Bye.